tell everyone about your outfit today. So number one, your socks, because you've got your foot on the bed. What's going on with your socks today?
Oh, underneath it says Tuesday.
And what day is it?
Tuesday.
That's how I was woken up. Milo told me, I'm wearing orange socks and they say Tuesday, and it's Tuesday. And what else new have you got on?
What?
What other new thing have you got on?
Shorts.
Exciting times. I was very excited to have these shorts delivered last night.
New thing.
What? Is it a new t-shirt?
Yeah.
Looks very bright. We were dying at work yesterday with no air conditioning. So normal work dressing has gone out of the window. I decided to wear a jumpsuit, which is not ironed very well because I ironed it with a pair of straighteners last night. Is that weird? I only ironed... This is so messy. This whole mirror is filthy. I only ironed something with a pair of straighteners like at the weekend for the first time ever. I was like, why have I not been doing this forever? So I was quite impressed with myself ironing an entire jumpsuit, but hey, it was like 12:30 and I didn't want to get out of the iron. But I just couldn't face putting on like normal clothes, so I thought this might be quite light and airy. Fingers crossed, because I felt like I was going to melt yesterday. What, Miles? He's getting angry with me because he thinks that we're going to be late. Again.
Even I'm too hot.
Money is hiding underneath the dining table because it's too hot, isn't it? Right,
You said you were only going on Sundays.
I know, I've been working full time. Bye, dogs.
We're just running late. We're not gonna be late. We're just running late.
We're not even running late. We're going to be on time.
Are we only being a little bit running late?
Milo was telling me off for vlogging before school. He was like, it's a school day. He is obsessed with being late for school. Which, by the way, we were not. So today, the kids can take 50p in to get an iced lolly or an ice cream, which I hate. I don't mind them having an iced lolly or an ice cream. I don't mind the fact that we pay for it, but I hate it because there'll be so many children's mums and dads that have forgotten, some that don't care, and it's so exclusive. I hate it so much. So I've sent Milo with £5 and been like, just buy them for your friends. I haven't got the money. Like, it's 50p, it's not the end of the world, but 50p to a kid that hasn't got 50p, like, it's so frustrating. Imagine being that parent that's forgotten that 50p. It's nothing, but it's everything in that moment. And I really, really wish they would not do that. It drives me nuts. How do you feel about this? It's kind of a little bit like when they do expensive school trips, although that's different. That's more kind of exclusive in a different way because it is a lot of money. But they do school trips in the next school I was going to. I mean, she just went on a school trip. It was 3 days and they did kind of adventure stuff and camping, but I think it was kind of inside camping. So not camping at all, but it was residential. And I think it cost £250. We paid it over a year, so I can't totally remember, but that's so expensive and there's got to be parents that can't afford that or just point blank refuse to pay that for a residential trip. And in the next school, they've got one that's huge. They've got like skiing. I've heard that they take them like to America. What? That's insane. Completely insane. Stuff that makes some children feel left out, I hate, and it is so unnecessary in our, I was going to say in our society, but that sounds really preachy. It's commonplace to have a uniform now so that people don't feel left out, because we want everyone to feel the same and on the same level. So why are we adding these things in to make people feel terrible? Bus is broken down. Bad times. That is going to block this road, and it is not really a great time for a bus to have broken down on this road. Just picked up Milo, took him back home, sorted him out with his football stuff and his snack, left him with mum and dad. Lee's going to pick him up to take him to football, and I'm going to go back to work because it was much busier at work than I expected. And you know when you just get on with something and you want to get on with it? I kind of felt like that. So if I ever can get out of this road because I'm so blocked in, I will be going back to work for a few hours. It's 8:30. I am so tired. I'm starving. I intended to go home and make a salad. I'm so hungry and just that I'm just gonna go and get something really, really bad. Don't you wish that there were more readily available, healthier options? You know, like McDonald's, like KFC. Like I don't crave a McDonald's even slightly. I never desperately want a McDonald's. I mean, the chips are nice, but I'm like, I really want a McDonald's. Maybe a KFC, but not so much a McDonald's. But I wish there were more things that you could get that were takeaway that weren't shit. I've been working on a shared spreadsheet all day. This is so mundane and completely dull and boring, but I'm gonna tell you because it's driving me nuts. So many people have access to this spreadsheet, and it crashes constantly, and I was working on it for like 4.5 hours, intermittently saving, because you know, I'm not an idiot. I've been burned before. And just as I was gonna finish, I was trying to close it and it was like locked by another user. Like, I just want to go home. Not usually into like the seasonal stuff, but that looks quite nice.
Right, can I take your order, please?
Hi, can I get 2 plain quarter pounders, please, as meals?
Only cheese?
Just with cheese, yep.
Yeah, what drinks?
With Sprite, please.
Yeah, both of them?
Yes.
Is that everything?
Yes, thank you.
Any sauce?
Can I get some sweet and sour and some barbecue, please?
Yeah, next window then, please.
Thank you. That is a tip that I actually learned through Lee just liking everything plain, is that you order things plain and they are made fresh, which is pretty cool.
Phone connected.
I don't know what I've pressed, but something is happening and I don't know how to turn it off. Maybe it's that. Yeah, I actually don't mind the stuff on it. If it's stuff I don't want, I'll take it off, but it is pretty much the nicest thing that I ever order is a plain with cheese quarter pounder, because it's just like a fresh burger. It's beautiful. No, I'm alright, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. But you do have to be prepared to park in Bay 1.
Yeah, is it 2 quarter only?
Yes.
There you go, sorry about waiting a minute.
Thank you. You get out of work and you can't find your car and you just wander around for like 25 minutes looking for it. That is me right now. I found it, I found it, I found it. Finally, I swear to God. Could have been here forever. Camera. Apologies if I keep flipping. I feel like I've done that before and it flips from side to side when I was on Snapchat. Apologies if that is what I'm doing right now. I know that's probably super annoying to watch because everyone else does it this way. But I've forgotten my vlogging camera. I'm going to go and pick up the kids in a minute and then we're going to go out for tea and maybe mini golf, crazy golf, whatever you want to call it. I don't know whether or not I want to go back and get my vlogging camera, so I thought I might do this instead and then just insert this into the daily vlog. And for those of you watching this in the daily vlog, if I've done that, this is Insta Stories, which I hardly ever use. I thought I would give it a go today. I did end up coming home to get my camera. I had a little bit of time before I've got to go to the school run. But I picked up some post from the side when I got home and got a really annoying letter. I don't know if any of you are going to remember this, but once upon a time, someone got my details and started using them to get credit in their, or in my name, for them. And it's happened so many times over the past couple of years and I thought it was ending and it's happened again. So I'm going to have to spend a good chunk of time on the phone basically being accused of having built up a debt that I'm refusing to pay and that I'm pretending that it wasn't me. It's the worst. They are so accusatory and I get it, but it's really annoying. That was actually not that bad. Turns out, bit of a crisis averted situation because the thing that I got is like an annual statement. So because it opened and closed with the same amount of money because I didn't actually owe them anything, I'm just going to get that forever. Every single year they've got to send me a statement with that money on it. Still annoying. Oh my God. It's gonna rain, Ella.
I'd rather just be at home.
It is gonna rain. We met up with Lee for dinner in Meadow Hall, which is like all we ever do. How's that?
Nice.
And he took Milo home because he's a whinger. And then Ella and I went to Primark and got some holiday stuff. And, and some iced tea. Ella had her first iced tea. What's it called? Peach green tea lemonade. Did I get it right? This kid. Maybe just hold on to it.
Peach green tea lemonade. Yeah.
It's like everywhere.
Is it? Oh,
yeah.
no.
Peach green tea lemonade. And what did you say that it tastes like?
Tea.
Tastes like tea. As opposed to...
What's that?
person got their feet on.
It's a bit strange. The woman next to us is like hanging out with her feet out the window practically.
Oh, but I'm not drinking it.
Yeah. I like this. This is the hibiscus lemonade. Did you put sugar in yours yet?
No, I don't think I like it. It was
No.
sugar in it.
Well.
I got unicorn water.
And then she got some unicorn water from Primark.
With 0
Back
calories
up.
and 0 sugar.
Just to be
full
safe.
fat.
But, yeah, probably full fat. Might show you what we got from Primark when we get back, if we ever get home. Because this rain means that the drivers will be crazy. But maybe it'll part that fire we saw, really. Took a little break for some actual camera vlogging, so when this gets slotted together, there will be something in the middle. But we are back to Insta vlogging now. I wanted to give you a little update on my eyebrows because I'm really happy with them right now. They're almost healed, or to the point where the scabs are almost all gone. This camera is obviously not going to be as great a quality. You can see a little bit on the tail end of the brow there and a little bit underneath there. That's pretty much the only bit of scabbing that I've got left. So all of the rest of kind of the middle bit, that is tattooed on. And there's not a great deal of hair there, and what is there is sparse and fair, so it really is almost all that is microblading. And some reviews that talked about when the scabs come off, there's kind of new skin underneath, kind of special healing skin, which can look paler than normal. So as that exfoliates away, you can see the microbladed brows underneath, so they kind of like come back and get darker after they've faded, if you know what I mean. So I've got 3 more weeks before I've got my top-up appointment. So by that point, we will know for sure what they look like as healed brows. And then at that point, I can decide whether or not I want more in certain areas, or other than just kind of the bits that are gappy, whether I want to change the volume and that kind of thing. But I really like them. I'm happy with the shape. I'm happy with how much she filled them in. I don't really want to go any kind of bold. And I definitely don't want to change the shape. I'm really happy that I kind of kept the shape that my brows naturally were, because there are little areas that I think, well, if I change the shape, then it would be kind of maintenance. And the whole point for me is no maintenance. I barely ever touched my eyebrows. I barely ever had to pluck them because there wasn't a tremendous amount of regrowth underneath here, which is why I couldn't grow them out very much. And so I didn't want to be getting into that when I'm trying to make it easier. I was a little bit nervous because I thought as the scabs were coming away, there were a lot of kind of sparse areas where maybe there was nothing underneath, but I was a little bit more confident after I'd read some articles. So that's my little brow update. I wanted to mention that I just used an Effaclar mask. I should really go and get it and show you, but I can't be bothered, to be quite honest. It's in a blue tube, and it was for like oily skin. It was supposed to mattify and help to unclog pores. And I'm feeling it. I like it. I like the results. Instantly, my skin feels like nicer. Whether or not I'm going to get any kind of results from this tomorrow, and my oil is going to be less, we'll see. But I have also bought this, and I bought this because Liza, I never can pronounce her surname. I think I get it wrong. Is it Prido? Prido? Anyway, she posted about this today, and I must admit I didn't read all of the review. I kind of skimmed it because I was kind of quickly looking through it on the way to the car, because I knew I was going to pick this up after I saw her Instagram post and thought I really like how her skin looks. So I picked this up. It's the Effaclar BB Blur from La Roche-Posay. Instant oil absorbing coverage cream mousse. Blurs the look of pores, covers blemishes, absorbs oil all day long for matte, even skin. That sounds like exactly what I need. So I'm going to give this a go tomorrow. Whoop, completely in the way of the camera. And I will let you know how I get on. And I got that in the fair to light shade. And then I also got this Rosy Sunset NYX lip liner because it looks just like the Dynamo one from MAC that I've lost. Beautiful bright coral, and it's really frustrating because I can't find it anywhere, and I think this is going to kind of replace it in the meantime, and potentially it could be nicer. I'm hoping it will go really nicely with my NARS lipstick. I've got two audacious lipsticks in Natalie and Grace, which are very similar but slightly different, which are kind of bold coral colours. But right now, I have come to bed, I want to say early. I've just been, my vlogs have been so late, so apologies. I've got like 4 vlogs to edit, but I've been so busy this last couple of weeks. I've been working full time, and then last night I was working full time, went and got Milo, took him home, and then went back to work because it's been so busy. And to be quite honest, I just completely forgot what it was like to manage online content and a full-time job, because I haven't done it for such a long time, and it is really difficult. So kind of massive, huge pat on the back for everyone that is doing that is watching this. I did that for a really long time, but you kind of completely become complacent with how much time that you have, and I waste a huge amount of time, and when I do have that time back, I feel like I'm going to just so maximise on it because I have been without it for so many weeks. I've really missed my time to sort stuff out. I'm just so behind. So apologies. By the time you see this on a vlog, I will have already got my act together, hopefully. But if you're watching this on Insta Stories, they're coming. Another thing I'm massively behind on, Pretty Little Liars. I've got about 10 episodes to watch, and I think the last episode is next week. So I'm going to get on that and watch a couple of episodes tonight. Or so she says, because it's already 5 to 11, so I'll probably watch a half of an episode and fall asleep.